Stop competition, start dominating. You're starting a company, you're studying your competitor, and you're building a strategy to beat them. What if I told you that's already the wrong game? Peter Thiel, the founder of PayPal and investor of Facebook, said something that stopped me cold. Competition is for losers. Here's what he actually means. You don't want to compete, you want to dominate. Even you can only dominate a niche. Not a legal monopoly, not a crushing everyone illegally. Just this. Your user have no meaningful, make your user have no meaningful alternative, and they know it. They depend on you. They come back to you, not because they have to, by law, but because nothing else comes close to your product or service. That's the business you want to build from day one. Even you are tiny. And if you can't get there, Thiel's advice is brutal but honest. Pivot. Find a market where you can own something. Because if you can't, you don't really have a business. You have a job with actual stress every day. So let me show you the difference with two businesses. Airlines business versus Google search business. Warren Buffett once said the airline industry across 100 years probably never made a single dollar for its owners as a whole. Think about that. A century of work, zero net return. Why? Because it's a perfect competition trap. No matter how good your service is, if the guy next to you drops the price by $20, your customer is gone. Loyalty doesn't exist. Price is everything. The numbers prove it. Airlines globally pulled in 1.5 trillion in revenue in 2025. Sounds incredible, right? But their net profit margin is almost just 4.9%. That's $77 billion for the entire industry. And what if COVID hit? What if economy slowed down? Their margin wiped out overnight. Now look at Google. Google will tell you they are facing fierce competition. Microsoft in search, Apple in mobile, Facebook in ads. They are not a monopoly, they say. But ask any Google user, would you switch to Bing even we pay you? Most say no. Microsoft literally tried that, spent billions, pay users to switch, it didn't work. Google made 400 billion in revenue and kept 132 billion with a 32% margin. Same planet, completely different game, complete different result. Thiel has a simple test for this. Value created multiply value captured equals real business power. Airlines create enormous value. They move the world, but they capture almost none of it. Customers take it. Competition takes it. Google creates value and capture a massive share of it because users won't leave. Advertisers has no better means. Before you build, run this test on your own idea. How much value will you create? And how much of it can you actually keep? Here is what I hope you do this week. 1. Write down your business idea. Then ask, honestly, is this an airline or Google business? Is price the main reason people would choose you or your competitors? 2. Define your no meaning for. Uh, um, uh, uh, Define your no meaningful alternative. What would you make your user say? I can't imagine switching even if someone paid me. If you can't answer that, that's your real problem to solve. 3. If you're already building, look at your margin, not revenue, margin. That number tells you the truth about it, about whether you own your market or just rent space in it. Don't compete to survive. Build something people can't walk away from. That's not just a good strategy, that's the only strategy worth your time. I will see you in the next video. These are just the startup ABCs. If you want to go deeper and get real personal support, come and join us at igniteai.nz. It is a mini LinkedIn for the startup founders. We are not for profit organization. We are helping New Zealand startup founders grow healthily and fast. We have personal coaches, domain experts, volunteers, and investors ready to help you. And here's what makes us different. We don't charge founders upfront. We are donation based. If you go through our program and don't see enough growth, you walk away. No question asked. Because we believe you don't need a big name coach. You just need to talk to your users, iterate fast, and let the market pull you forward. And check us out at igniteai.nz or drop us a line at hello@igniteai.nz. I will see you in the next video.